Hey everyone, Jamie here from TechnicalCafe.com. Happy 2017. I hope everybody had a very happy new year, a very happy holiday season, and that everybody got to take some time to relax and enjoy some time with family and friends during the past several weeks. So one thing that I've been doing on TechnicalCafe.com for the past several years has been writing a blog post about some of my favorite apps that I've been using for the past year or so. And I did that this year. I posted this on New Year's Eve, and I included 10 apps that I've been using for the past year or more, and that I really like or that I find helpful or things like that. So let's take a look at some of the apps on the list here. And it's important to note too that these apps aren't necessarily in order from best to worst or worst to best or anything like that. I find them all useful, and I just threw them on there in random order. So the first app we have here is Calendars 5, which is available for iOS. It's a pretty pricey app at $6.99, but I think it's well worth it. And what it lets you do is import your Google Calendar or iOS calendar into the app, and then you can go ahead and manage it within this app as well. If you're somebody who uses iOS's reminders feature or Google Tasks, you can also sync your Calendars 5 app with those as well. So the thing I like about Calendars 5 is that it gives you several different views, like day view, week view, and especially the month view is what I find most useful, because I kind of like the old-fashioned, desk calendar view, if you will, where you can see what's going on not only this week or today, but you can see what's going on for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, next month, and I find that really particularly useful. The next thing that I like about this app is that it gives you the ability to create events using natural language. So for example, if you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 3 o'clock, you can literally click New Event and then go in and say doctor's appointment tomorrow, 3 p.m., and it'll create the event for you at that time, which is really nice. You don't have to go in and manually, scroll through the times to set an event. So that's why I like Calendars 5, and it's why I definitely recommend it to you as well. Following up, though, we have Google Calendar, which is the official Google Calendar app, obviously. And this is available for free for both iOS and Android. And it offers many of the same features as Calendars 5, so if you don't want to pay for a calendar app, Google Calendar might be worth checking out. And it also gives you things like schedule view, day view, week view, 3-day view, and my favorite month view. And the good thing about Google Calendar too is that it lets you add goals and reminders to your schedule, which you can also do on the desktop version of Google Calendar. And it's a great app for managing your calendar. I like it. Lays things out nicely, and is just worth checking out if you're somebody who likes to keep a calendar on your phone. The third app on the list here is actually an app that's been discontinued, but I still quite like to use it a lot, even though it's been replaced, and that is Alien Blue, which is a Reddit client. Alien Blue is actually a third-party app that Reddit purchased, and then they discontinued it and then released a new Reddit app, but I've been using the old Alien Blue for a while, and I'm kind of reluctant to switch over to the official Reddit app just because I'm so used to its features. So I added that to the list, but the new Reddit app as well also is pretty good. So if you're into Reddit, Alien Blue, if you can get it, or if you can't, the official Reddit app is pretty nice as well. Next on the list is Evernote, which is free and available for iOS and Android. And this is what I've been using to manage my notes for a few years now. And I like how you can separate your notes into different notebooks, which are essentially folders. I like how you can add images and things to your notes and links, things like that. And I also like, which is probably one of the most useful features, that you can sync your notes across the web, multiple devices, things like that. And Evernote also has some premium features, such as the ability to sync across more devices. I think the free version gives you 2 devices that you can sync with, as well as the web version. And you can do a bunch of other things like transcribe text to be searchable, things like that. So I definitely recommend you check out Evernote if you're interested in saving your notes and having them available anywhere, not just on your phone. The next app I'm sure everybody's going to know, and that is Snapchat. And I've been using Snapchat pretty much daily for a long time now. I really like how I can send, funny photos to my friends and dress them up with, stickers or filters, things like that. And it's just really cool to be able to send a quick 10-second video or snap that goes away. And even if I look silly, I know that it won't be there forever. So that's something that I use almost every day, and I have some fun doing it as well. Microsoft OneDrive, which is free and available for iOS and Android, and I would also assume Windows Phone. is an app that I've also been using for a few years now, and I use it to manage my photos. Though with OneDrive, you can upload more than just photos. You can upload documents, files, videos, things like that. And you can also create with OneDrive Online. You can create Word documents, things like that. But I've mainly been using it for managing photos, and the free plan offers 5 gigabytes of storage. I quickly outgrew that and had to upgrade, but the plans that they offer like 50 gigabytes, 100 gigabytes, things like that for relatively reasonable prices. I think they're only a couple of dollars, so definitely recommend you check out OneDrive. It's important to back up your files, and OneDrive is something that I've been using and have been really liking for the past several years, so definitely recommend you check them out. The next app on the list here is Mint, which is by Intuit, so I would say that it's pretty reliable and a reputable company, especially when you're coming into the app with financial data like your bank account, which you need to access the app. Mint, you can sync your bank account, credit card account, loan accounts, things like that, and just kind of see where your money's been going, how much you've been spending over various periods of time. You can see it in nice graphs, like you can see here as a pie chart. You get bar graphs, things like that. And you can also set budgets. So for example, if you wanted to set a fast food budget of $20 a month, you can do that, and you can see how far you go over it and maybe kind of adjust accordingly to better manage your money. Wunderlist is the next app on the list, and this is an app that I really like too because it lets you create a to-do list, and this app has actually been acquired by Microsoft, and you can access your to-do list online and on your phone, iOS and Android, and it lets you create tasks within tasks, which are pretty cool, so subtasks, I guess you could say, and it has an Apple Watch app too if you're interested in that. And I just like the cross-platform availability of this. So definitely an app I'd recommend checking out if you're interested in creating a to-do list. It looks really nice. You can set backgrounds and things like that. So check it out if you're interested in that. 1Password is an app that I've actually really come to like, and I've been using it for a while now. I actually bought the premium upgrade, which gives you some additional features. But 1Password is basically a password vault. It's encrypted, and it lets you store logins, notes, credit card information if you want, that sort of thing in the app, and it's all password protected. You can actually use the app to create passwords for you and store them. So I know there are a lot of people out there, myself included, that have accounts they haven't used in a while and they forgot their password and you have to go through and reset the password. But 1Password kind of takes the pain out of that and lets you securely store your password on an app. You can set a master password so that you can access all of your other passwords, and you can also use Touch ID with this. So it's a great secure way to manage your passwords. It backs up to iCloud or Dropbox, and that's also encrypted. So I definitely recommend you give it a try, especially if you're prone to forgetting passwords like I can be sometimes. The final app on the list here is Dark Sky, which is a neat weather app. It's $3.99, so kind of pricey for an app, but definitely something I would recommend because it gives you some nice insights into what weather is about to occur. And as you can see here in this picture, it actually tells you sometimes partly cloudy, nearest precipitation is 50 miles to the southwest. So you can get a better idea of when it's going to rain. You can see here on a graph how it'll tell you what the weather's like now, what it's going to be like, and you can actually view maps and things like that as well. And they actually have an iOS complication as well if you're interested in adding that there as well. So definitely an app I'd recommend you check out. It has some great features, and I definitely would think it's worth the $3.99 price tag. Yeah, so this is my list here for 2016. There are some runners-up that I've been using a lot, which include the iOS native reminders, the native iOS health app, the native iOS activity app, which works with your Apple Watch, and Scanner Pro, also by Riedel, like Calendars 5 is. But I figured I would add those in as runner-up apps this year. So I would recommend you check this out on TechnicalCafe.com. And if you have any comments or questions on any of these apps, please feel free to leave them in the comment section of this video below. And if you're interested in letting me know what some of your favorite apps are, let me know. I'm always interested in checking out some apps and seeing, what there is out there to try to use. So I hope everybody has a very happy, healthy, and safe new year. And I look forward to seeing you guys in videos and posts to come. Thanks for watching.